Morning everybody, Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave of the day, and today we're going to be doing CraneKraken's Kraken. Scent on profile on this, I'm having a hard time nailing down because there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that is just coming out. It's like you get a kind of a green grassy note to it. You get kind of a floral, maybe lavender. There's maybe orange blossom. I think it's orange blossom because right now I got my orange tree. It's in the back room. It's blooming, and it's half the house smells like orange blossom right now. Smells pretty nice. It's like the first time with my wife was like, "What's that smell?" It's like it's the orange tree blooming. She was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." And there's kind of a, I think it's sandalwood, musky kind of sandalwood coming across. It's like I said, there's a scent on this it's like it's hard to nail down. I'm just like, maybe mint. We'll find out. And when it's all lathered up, you definitely, all those kind of the floral scents and stuff are kind of disappeared. All that stuff across the top, and I'm getting more of a woody green note that's probably sandalwood as I'm smelling. Kind of a musky sandalwood is what I'm smelling. There might be mint, but we'll find out in a second. Now, the razor is the Krisp razor, which you can find these on eBay. It's got a nice little beechwood handle on this thing. It's kind of nice. It's very similar to the King C Gillette or the Mercor 34C. And then we got Treet blades to go with it, second use. And we'll follow it up with some Avon Wild Country. Where's that? There we go. Avon Wild Country. It's like you always look over at Sig Solo, he got the mate to this. Oh, I just love this Wild Country. It's like, it's a scent that just like, if you like Panade Clubman, this scent is for you. Just imagine it more powdery. Just, I've been using it since I've been yay high to a grasshopper, because my grandfather loved this stuff. That was what his favorite aftershave. And he would go through it like crazy. And it's like after we be done, go out fishing together and then clean the fish, and your hands would smell like fish. He's like hand you the container of Wild Country and splash some on your hand and rub it around, and it was like cover it up. It's like lots of fond memories that go with that. Every time I smell it, I just think of my grandfather. So not to mention the scent is just good. I like it. Alright. Maybe a bit, a hint of, it's definitely sandalwood. There's nothing really strong about it. It's not a really strong scented soap, but there's just nuances that you're picking up. Kind of a clean, fresh scent too. Working good. Tree blades. A lot of people said they don't like the tree blades, but they seem to work for me. And that's just the thing. It's like, there are so many blades out there that you try and just figure out what works best for you. And they work for me. So. And here was a little discussion about what people use for pre-shave stuff. And I've said it before, and I sent it so much that I liked it that I even gave Sig a container of it. Is the Barbasol 1919. You can use it for shaving, but I just like take a pea-sized amount and rub it on my face as my pre-shave. Works great. Probably not what they intended it to be used, but it's still being used in shaving. Hear that blade working good with this razor. It's not really a thick-headed razor head on this thing, but you can hear it working. Now, I don't have a lot of razors. Most of the stuff I have is like I inherited from my grandparents and my dad. And then I talked to my dad about it, and he very seldom he started using an electric razor. He's 82. It is a lot easier just to use the electric razor. Otherwise, I gotta tie my head up and pull it up to get all the wrinkles out of my face so I'm not getting shaved well. Like, okay, Dad. My dad can be a card. First pass is done. Now, the Crown and Crane soaps are on par. If you've never heard of them or tried it before, it's on par with the Sterlings. They just have a smaller selection. They're growing. It's like when I first started using their stuff, they only had maybe 6 soaps, I think, at the time. Maybe 8. Kind of seasonal stuff. And I got a stack of his stuff up there. You know, behind the Heritage Hills, all the, I guess it's on this side now. I moved it sometime back. But they have a nice collection. They got their seasonal stuff. You know, I really like their amber wood soap. That is good. Nice scent too. Definitely sandalwood and mint I'm getting. And a musk right now. The top end of it, all that floral scent that I was picking up earlier is gone. Just maybe a slight hint of it. Not an offensive, but that's one thing about the Crown and Crane is that their soaps are not strong scented. At least none of the ones I've tried. It's subtle. Now, on my neck, and another thing is that was it Siggy was doing a shave where he was going against the grain. I can shave starting right off the bat with going against the grain. I've done it before for like time is constraints. You know, it's like just want to do one pass real quick, go against the grain. Now my neck, it swirls. No matter what direction I go, I'm going against the grain. So it's not really a big deal for me. Now, if you have really strong, wiry hair, I can see where it would be a problem. You need an aggressive razor with aggressive blades to knock it down. And you're probably not getting as many shaves out of your razor blades. Definitely sandalwood. Yeah. Musky sandalwood. It's like you just get waves of, you're slowly moving along, it's like your nose picks up something different. But like I said in the beginning, it's definitely like a orange blossom scent coming across. Kind of a sweet scent. When I first opened up the thing, I was like, kind of an orangey citrus scent to it. But now, that's the interesting thing about soaps that some of these companies make. You can shave with it one time, and the next time you're like, you know, your nose may, olfactory nerves maybe picking something up totally different. You're like, I never smelled that before. And your brain just more receptive sometimes to certain scents. Yeah, it's like, it's a hint of, it's kind of almost like a eucalyptus mint maybe that I'm picking up. Yeah, that green, but it is not strong. You know, it's like I've shaved, but you know, I got that sterling eucalyptus mint, which I'd like to get into a tub because that is good stuff. But this is not in that category. It's like when I first looked at and say Kraken, okay, that's got to be a kind of a sea style aquatic scent soap, and I wanted to see them that way. Like when I use some of these, it's like you get this imagery in your head of what it's supposed to smell like, and then when you smell it, it's like your brain's like, oh, it's not what we were expecting. And it's like right through here is like the hard part. Trying to get it to finalize and get the right, it's like there's a spot right there. There we go, got it. Hunting for that smooth shave. Kind of envy some of those guys that just have one direction. Makes it easy. But when you shave for so many years, it's like talking in front of the camera is a lot different. Because most of the time, I just shave on those days off that I don't do videos. I didn't do like yesterday. I didn't even get to shave with didn't have time. It was shaving in the shower with a cartridge razor, which I still do. I have a cartridge razor that, it's like I change the blade out about every 2-3 months, because that's how often it gets used. It's very seldom. But I will pull it out and it's like, gotta shave real quick, like hop in the shower and go, because you don't have time for the 20 minutes, 30 minutes you want to spend doing this. There. Oh, update. Yesterday, when I got back home, I spent over an hour on the phone with the insurance company. And come to find out that, yes, we're now approved, and the reason why, whoever the individual that is, wherever they farm this stuff out, they just look at the very first picture that you send. As I sent copies of all the receipts, pictures of what I'm thinking, what the problem is, etc. And they weren't looking at it. They were just like, oh, it's just, yep, you didn't send anything. That's important. Denied. Which I think it was probably a company policy, maybe. Because if you have enough problems, you'll call and then the problem will be solved. So I called, talked, and I said, look through all the pictures. I think, and they dug it up and they found it. It's like, oh yeah, we sent it. Okay. You know? And denied. Why? Well, because you didn't send the information that we wanted. And that, what is that information you're looking for? Well, we need all the receipts and stuff, and like, keep looking. And then eventually I looked through all the pictures, brought them all up, and they go, oh, we're so sorry. We didn't, no, you said, I sent these things 3-4 times. What more do you want? It's like, well, that's everything we need, so we'll okay it now. And then they sent me the email saying, hey, it's okayed. Frustration. You know, the first thing is like, hey, my name is so-and-so, and it's like, we got this policy number. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah. Like, now, you can put me into the irate customer category right now. And they go, what? I'm very irate. I'm very angry, you know, with you. And they go, what? And they're like, oh, we're sorry, sir. We understand. It's like, no, you really don't understand how I feel. Don't tell me that, because you've been giving me a runaround for a month now. So, yeah, they finally okayed it. And what it did was you had to physically call them and make them do their job. That's frustrating. You know. It's like when you sit there and ask for something and you send it and they don't bother looking at it. It's just, oh. It's like, irksome thing. Alright, I think we got her. It's almost like the scent of this stuff had just disappeared. On a scale of 1 to 10, the scent profile is probably at 4. And after my nose has gotten used to it, it's just basically almost disappeared. So if you like a very weak scented soap, yeah, it's like my nose has gotten used to it and it's kind of disappeared. So we gotta wake it up with some Clubman, Avon Wild Country. There we go. Come on, there we go. Just a little tingling right here. Man, that's good stuff. I love it. If you ever get the opportunity to find some, they do sell it on Amazon, and you might find it on eBay, but Avon Wild Country. Yeah, it's like kind of a powdery, rich citrus with a little base of green going through there, maybe cinnamon or something. Oh, awesome. Alright, so that was the shave of the day with a, you know, the story to go with it. But that's Kraken from, yes, I'm definitely smelling mint now. It's like you get your nose wrapped up as around something else. Now I'm smelling mint and green. Yeah, definitely. That was good. I like it. It's good soap. You know, if you don't mind kind of a weak scented soap, it will work for you. Alright, that's CraneKraken Crane. And we did the a mild razor shave today with the Krisp razor with Treet blades. Good combination for me. Worked good. Takes a little bit longer to get that smooth shave. You know, a little bit of extra work, and I don't mind a little extra work for a mild shave. And followed up with a little bit of Avon Wild Country. That's the shave of the day. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe. And to the 11 subscribers I got here just recently, thank you very much. And if you have any comments you want to put down below, and introduce yourself, and we'll glad to chat with you. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.